it's Rebecca here from Precious Pages Papercraft, and today I'm designing a layout for Hip Kit Club. I'm working with the beautiful February kits. I think it's actually my first play with these kits. Shipping took a little bit longer than usual this month, but it's finally here and it was so worth the wait because these kits are just beautiful. And it's Mixed Media Monday, so I'm going to be adding some mixed media to my background. I think I use all 3 colours from the February kit. I'm also going to pull in a couple from previous kits as well. So as soon as I opened these kits and I saw the gorgeous chipboard frames from Pink Fresh Studio in the embellishment kit, I knew I wanted to create a layout with those on my background, and a mixed media layout which is perfect for that. So I've already had a bit of a play off camera and decided on placement of my frames, and you might be able to just see on the screen I've just marked them out with pencils, and I've kind of tried to group them with colour, so all the pinks in one area, all the blues in one area, and the peachy ones in one area, and that's so that I can kind of have my mixed media tone on tone. So like the peach frames will be sitting on top of my peach mixed media and so on. So the pencil lines really help me show where I need to put my mixed media, and I'm using the packaging technique. Kind of gives me a little bit of control, not a massive amount, but I don't want it to be perfect because perfect mixed media is nowhere near as fun as messy mixed media. So yeah, using the packaging technique and loads of different Shimmers products. So the first colour I added was that peachy colour on the left. That is a Shimmers Inklings called, what's it called? It escapes me. Sunkissed. Gosh, I had to think then. That is from the February kit. Then I added that lovely minty colour. That's a Shimmers and it's called It's Mint to Be. And those are both from the February colour kit. I then brought in a little bit of darker blue. That is a Shimmers original. It's called Winter's Mist. I think that was with the January kits. Might be December. I can't remember now. But it's a lovely dark blue colour. Then I've brought in pink, so I've used a Creamy's Berry Hot, and I've just added a spritz of the Vibes Sweetheart from the February kit. And then I wanted a little bit of like a mustardy yellow colour, so I've mixed the yellow Catherine Paula ink pad that we got last summer, I think it was the August kit, as well as a little bit of Minor 49er from a really old Hip kit, probably a year or 2 ago now, but just trying to get that mustardy colour to go underneath that frame. And you can see there, that is my mixed media finished. Really simple. I love the way it looks, and it really isn't difficult to get this effect with the packaging technique, and it's so much fun to do. And I love Shimmers products because they give a lovely sparkle and shimmer to the background, so really pretty kind of iridescent paints. So I love the way that's looking. I just rolled a paper towel over my background just to soak up the excess so that I could carry on. Super excited to create this layout, so I didn't have the patience to wait for it to dry. And then I have just replaced my frames. And once I'd done that, I decided I actually wanted to back some of them with some pattern papers from the kits. So that mustardy yellow and pink one over on the right there, I've backed that with one of the Pocket Life cards. It's that gorgeous ombre effect one that kind of has the same colours as the frame. So I tried to back it with a section that's got that mustard at the top and the pink at the bottom. Then the minty coloured frame on the bottom there, I've backed that with a Hip Kit exclusive pattern paper. It's called I Heart You, and I love it. It's just got all the colours for this layout, just beautiful. So that's a Hip Kit exclusive paper. Then I've done that tiny little pink frame at the top with one of the Pink Fresh papers. It's called Keep Growing. And then the blue one at the very bottom, that is again a Hip Kit exclusive paper called Be My Valentine. It's a gorgeous one with all the diamonds on. So I've just used the blue diamond from that to back that frame. And then I've got the ones that I backed with papers stuck down flat to my background. And then the other ones that I've left open, I'm raising up with either foam pads or just some strips of craft foam, just to bring in a bit of dimension, make them look a bit more 3D, and just generally bring a bit more interest to the background. So there we go, I've fast forwarded through the rest of that process for you. It's a bit boring and repetitive to watch. And now I'm getting to work on my photo. And it's a photo of my little boy taken recently down on the beach. We went to the Isle of Wight for half term, which, if you're not familiar, it's a tiny little island on the south coast of the UK, and my parents live there. So we went to Ryde Beach, and it's just a photo of him on the beach having fun. So I've mounted it onto some white cardstock just to help it pop and give some separation from the background. And then I've mounted it on a couple of layers of pattern papers, and I've again used the Pink Fresh keep growing paper. So I've done one side with that lovely pink floral pattern, and I think that is one of my favourites from that Pink Fresh collection. And then I've also used the B side of that as well because it was blue, and I just thought I've got a lot of blue and pink in the background, so those colours worked well. And the background of my photo, a lovely blue sky, so the blue tied in nicely with that. And then I'm going to have my photo sitting centrally on the page on top of all those beautiful frames. And of course, that Pink Fresh paper with all the butterflies was just screaming out at me to be fussy cut. So I took some time in front of the telly one night and fussy cut loads of those out. And then I'm going to place them around my layout now, just sitting on the frames. And I only ever stick the bodies down with butterflies. I keep the wings flapping free because I think that makes them look much more realistic. It's like they've almost just flown in and landed on my layout. And again, trying to keep those tone on tone. So I've got pink one at the top, a pink and mustardy coloured one on that mustard frame on the right, a peachy yellowy one on the left, and then coming down with a blue one on the bottom. And I've added in a chipboard piece there that's from Simple Stories, and that's in the chipboard pieces in the main kit, and that says "You Make My Heart Soar," which I thought was really nice. And then I've used a couple of three of the chipboard hearts from the same sheet from the February main kit, and just scattered those around, trying to keep them kind of tone on tone with the frames. The one on the right almost sits in the blue section, but it's underneath a pink frame, so I kind of got away with it, I think, and justifying it that way anyway. Now I'm adding some gorgeous clear stickers. These are Hip Kit exclusives for this month. The collection is called Love Always, and it works so well with those Pink Fresh products as well. So these are clear stickers, and they're like little love hearts, and I've added a mint coloured one at the bottom that says cutie, and then I've got a pink one at the top that says love, and a blue one at the top that says love you. And I love how they just sit on my background because they're clear stickers. They just work so well against the white background. So I've added some of those in as well. And then either side of my photo I've added some floral die cuts. Those are by Pink Fresh Studio, and they are from the February Embellishment Kit. Just picked two of the larger clusters just to kind of balance out the page and sit in the centre there. And then I've added a couple of the beautiful acetate die cuts. Again, these are Hip Kit exclusives, and they're from the February main kit. I absolutely love them. I think they're beautiful. You get 44 in the pack, so plenty to work with. You can see them all on the side of my desk there. They're just stunning. So I've added two of those, and also I've made the word boy from the alphas they're from Pink Fresh Studio from the Pocket Life kit. And that just finishes off my title nicely. And then just going to finish off with some of the Pink Fresh enamel dots around the outside edge. And then off camera, I just rummaged through my Spiegel Mum sequins stash. I've got quite a large stash, and just pull out a few subtle shades to spread around the edge of the page just to bring a bit of sparkle in. And that is me finished. So you've got some close-ups coming up. That is my final page. I hope you've enjoyed this process. It's given you some inspiration in using your February kit and your mixed media products. I love how the colours all work together in this kit, and the Hip Kit products work so well with the Pink Fresh products. It's just a really gorgeous kit. I will leave a link in the description box below for you to the Hip Kit website where you can sign up for your monthly subscription and buy all your kits. There's loads of benefits to being a subscriber. You get money off the main kit, you get a discount and free shipping on any additional kits. You also get exclusive access to cut files, and there's loads of those released every month. There's a whole library of them for you. So loads of benefits, so I'll leave you a link in the description box below to our website. But thanks again for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this layout, and I will see you next time.